swear, I always pick the worst times to go do something that doesn't need to be done. I just want to get it done. Anyway, yeah, good morning, everybody. I'm on my way to the junkyard right now, that Pittsburgh you pull and pay yard that I like a lot. Because I saw on their website that they have a Z24 Cavalier out there, just like this one, but it's white. And sometimes I like to go and look at things on these cars to see if they have anything cool on them, if there's anything off that car I'd like to put on this one. And I looked at it the other day, and I didn't have the proper tools that I needed to remove the headliner from it. So I'm going back now to pull a headliner out of that thing. As you can see in here, this one, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's tan. And the whole interior of the car is black, and that like black and red on the seats. And this one out there has a black headliner with black visors on it, and their prices are so cheap. I'm like, ooh, that would be cool. Let's change that out so the interior in this thing's completely black. Then all I got to do is tint these windows, and I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I want to go check it out. The thing's beat. I mean, that thing was wrecked. So, but headliners are pretty easy to pull out. I can wiggle it out through the door. Thankfully, it's a two-door, you know, and it won't be hard to do. So I'm going to do that in the nice cold snow. It's 25 degrees, and I don't really care. So I know a couple people were asking about like what I'm doing with the car, how it's coming along. This car's great. You know, I haven't really done any hardcore mods to this thing. I've just done routine maintenance to it, and it's been a very good car, very reliable vehicle since I bought it. I think since I bought this in July of 2019, the biggest I've done to it, like the biggest jobs, were changing out the alternator and replacing the K-frame, which is the engine cradle, because they like to rust out on these Cavaliers up here in the north. And other than that, nothing outside of routine maintenance, like tires, oil, brakes, that sort of thing. I keep up on it too. Always make sure it's got oil and coolant. 166,000 miles on this thing, and it runs like the day it was new. Clutch is still original. This thing shifts through the gearbox just fine, and I couldn't be happier with this thing. So I'll be happy to get the little headliner changed out. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to go to work and do it and change it out when I get done. Next day I'm in, so that'll be fun. And I'll clean this sucker up. This thing's covered in salt yet again. So it's a never-ending battle, especially when you have a black car. Black cars are just so hard to keep clean, especially up here in the winter time with the salt. Because as soon as you wash it, bam, they're white again from all the rock salt. So, oh well. We'll see you at the yard and see how that car looks. This has got to be one of the worst roads in the area. I mean, it's nothing but patches. The potholes are patched with patches, and the thing is, there's hardly any actual pavement left. It's patch after patch after patch. It's hurting. So I just go real easy going up this hill, and I go this way so I can avoid another traffic light that likes to stay red for 653 hours because I'm impatient. So you just take your time, go slow over the bumps, try to avoid the big ones, and you'll be all right. And then on here, we're good. And we'll pull right into the parking lot then. Go check out that Z24. Tell you what, man, I love these cars. I definitely see myself buying another Z24 after this one's done. Hey, look at that. There's a Cavalier right there, but that's a four-door. That's the cheap model. It's all right. We'll park right next to it. All right, out into the frozen abyss of this yard, and I'm not wearing a mask to protect myself from that virus. I'm wearing it just because it's so freaking cold out here, man. So it's like a scarf. Oh man, I'll tell you what, thanks to this awesome Carhartt jacket I got, thanks to my in-laws, I'm pretty warm. And of course, the car that I need to go to is all the way in the back. So I got the longest walk Ugh, stinks, but hey, that's all right. I wanted it that bad, so get it done, because you never know. You never know. I could wait and then come out here on a better day and it'll be gone, because somebody else will just somehow miraculously want that particular thing. That's how it works. All right, now the hunt is on. Trying to find that white Z24. Look at this oldie, the old RS. There you are. Look at this, it's hurting. Got the same wheels though. Oh, it's got tinted windows. I like that it got the same wheels. I like that they painted the drums red. That's cool. This got to be, oh yeah, it's a 97. I was going to say, because they quit putting a Chevy badge on them for the 99 year like mine. Oh, let's open up the door. Check it out. This one's not bad, except somebody had to destroy the dash just to get the cluster out. I mean, geez, they're not that hard to do. I've done this 100 times. I hate that it's an automatic too. It has to be a manual, but looks pretty good. These aren't very good anymore, but that's okay. I'm not really worried about that. Looks good, so let's get this son of a gun out. I'll say this, it's a work in progress, but it's coming along. I already popped that visor off. There goes that one. Take the screw out because I don't need these. Yeah, so we're getting there. Just got to pop these pieces off on the sides then too. And then there's a couple of push-ins, like there's like a tree somewhere, it's like right there. And then back there, I just have to remove the little hooks that you hang clothes on. I mean, I don't really have to, but this way I can bend the plastic quarter panel trim out a little bit and be able to slide this headliner right out. So, and then the biggest obstacle will be the light that I have to unplug, but that's not a big deal. We'll be able to get that. So where's my clip tool? Oh, all right, let's go in here and just pop this panel off. Come on. Oop, there we go. That's all it does, it just pops right out. Didn't even break a tab. Hit the camera. So yep, that's ready to go on this side. There's a clip here. Another tree. There we go. I'll just stick that in my pocket so I don't lose these, because I'm going to want these, because the ones that hold up my headliner are tan, and I want the black clips so it doesn't look stupid. This one we'll just go ahead and stick up through there. There we go. Whoop. Another clip. Put that in my pocket so I don't lose them, because there's like 6 of them. 5 actually. So all right, so you can see I got it loose now. There was a tree back there, 1 there, 2 up here in the front, the visors, and the light which is connected to it, which I can unplug it, or I could just cut the wire. And I cut the wire, because what I'll do is I'll just take this off when I go to put it in and rewire mine. So all I got to do now is try and slide it forward down towards the windshield, and it should slide right out of here, because I tried to unstitch, like it's kind of velcroed in, and I tried getting that out, so it shouldn't be too hard to do now. Now the obstacle will be which door opens up wide enough, because of the parked cars next to it. Which one opens up wide enough that I can slide that out? That's the big question. I feel like this side, I feel like I got more room, plus this door can actually open up further than that one can, because that side's wrecked. So it's down though, just ready to pull that right out. All right, well that wasn't too hard. I got that out and done. It's sitting right on the trunk of that car, so I can take that up front. But I might have to come back and take those painted drums. I know it sounds stupid, but I might just have to. I'm not going to do it now, because I'll need a sledgehammer to break them loose and stuff and take the wheels off. So that'll be a thing for another day. So wow, check out the chunk missing out of that wheel. Yeah, look at that. That big chunk missing right there. Jeez. Yeah, but I like that. Or I could even sand mine down and paint them if I really wanted to. I do like the tinted glass though. It's not bad, especially the front doors. Even though it's illegal to do the doors, I could do the quarter glass in the back window, but I'm not popping these. I'll just tint my own. Not bad, though. I mean, this car has definitely seen better days. I'll show you another one that takes the cake. Here it is. Look at this. I saw this the other day. This Cadillac is hurting. The detail on the camo isn't bad, though. But it probably cost more to do that than the car was even worth. And if this had a North Star engine in it, which I'm pretty sure it does, that's probably the reason why it's even here. So if you know anything about Cadillac North Star engines, that is most likely the reason why it's here. But holy cow. Check that out for size, a Beretta. I had one of these. Good times. I had a Z26. Look at this. Drive right past left. I wish all these damn Pittsburghers would. This is a 96. This was the last year for them. Quick, somebody get this handle. These are worth some money. They're not broken. That's locked. And there you go. Got the warp in the dash, the typical Beretta warp. And the ripped up seats, hence the seat covers. These seats love to rip, unless you had a Z26 or Indy model. Beretta, right there on the dash. Holy cow, look at the headliner. Holy cow, mine was never like that. They're visors. Look at that. Holy hell. Wow, this one's seen better days. Yeah, this one definitely seen better days. But I loved mine. Mine was bright red. Different front bumper. Had ground effects on. Had a solid grille. Man, I missed that car. Wow, that was cold. My fingers are frozen. As you can see, I fit the headliner right in here. Just whoop, right over the top of the headrest, which I don't need. And I'm gonna drop this off at the shop before I go and get Kayla, because I have to go and pick her up from work. So this way she's not bumping her head into that. But wow, that was cold. But mission accomplished. I'm happy. I got what I wanted. I got the nice visors and the headliner now, so I can take this tan one out. It'll be all black in here now. And funny enough, those bands that are on the visors actually started to get some of their elasticity back. I think probably because they're warming up now. Before they were not doing so well. Now they're okay, so that's good. So yeah, tomorrow when I have some time, or whenever, next time I work, I'll try to put these in, and I'll be a happy camper. And in the meantime, I'm going back down this death-defying road. This is seriously a road from hell. Just gotta take it easy. You can't avoid them all. You're gonna hit a pothole, but just go nice and easy. I'm going literally 4 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour right now. Just so I don't hit any real hard. Wow. But it beats the intersection where it's a pain to get out, and it avoids an extra traffic light. And normally when I get down to this light down at the bottom of the hill, it changes pretty quickly, so I'll take it. At least this road, you know, it's only a few 100 feet long. It's not real bad, but still, wow. Got to drive on the wrong side of the road. So there's that. And the light's already changed. Look at that. Just for me. Now let's get the heck out of here, because it's getting to that time of day where I don't want to be out this way anymore. No offense to people that live out here, but I'd like to get out of here. I'm not saying that to be ignorant or sound rude or mean or anything. It's just, you have it anywhere and everywhere. You know, no matter how many good people you have, you always have a few bad apples out there, and this area is kind of known for bad apples, so but it's all right. At least everything's good. Everything worked out. We're going home. drop this headliner off, and then go and get Kayla from work. So hope you enjoyed the little adventure there in the yard. Oh, and if you're wondering, I got everything for about 40 bucks. 10 bucks a visor and 20 for the headliner, which, you know, people are going to probably say, oh, well, look how much you could have got that. You could have got that less. Like this truck coming up my ass here. You could have got that for less, but that's okay. Now he's trying to wreck people. This right here is one of the reasons why we have road rage and problems with people. Look, he's going right through the red light. He went around me in a single lane. He wasn't supposed to do that, but it's a kind of Jago you have. Let me get his plate. This way you guys can let him have it. I know it's hard to see with that boom arm. There, gave him a little piece of my mind and the bird. See what I mean about bad apples? That's a bad apple jag-off right there. And you saw where he went. So that's cool. You saw him go through a red light. And you never know what's going to go on out here. But I gave him a little whoop whoop with a certain finger, which is on this hand, which I won't do on camera, obviously. But he got it. That's typical. I would have used a much more colorful language if I wasn't recording. Probably laid on the horn a bit and cussed him out, but that's okay. Anyway, he's gone. He's out of my life. He's meaningless and pointless, and probably just has to take a dump real bad if he didn't crap his pants already. Maybe that's why he's upset. So, anyway, yeah, I got it for 40 bucks for everything. As I was saying before, that all happened. And I know people will say, oh, you could have got that cheaper elsewhere, or you could have waited until the half-off day. I know that. I could have dyed this headliner and the visors. I could have done all of that. I know. But I didn't want to do all of that. I'll go through all of that trouble to dye the headliner when I could just pop this out of another one within a few minutes, get the visors. And even though I pay 40 bucks, hey, I got the money for it, so I'm happy. It's okay in my book. And I can put this in after work one day or on the weekend and be done with it nice and fast and easy. So there's that. I know what you'll say too about the half off day if you're familiar with that place. Yes, I know I could go when they have things half off, but you never know if someone with the same idea is going to go there to get that headliner. With my kind of luck, they would go there and pop that thing out, and then I'll go back days later to get it just to see that it's gone. Or with how many cars a day that place is moving, my luck would be that that particular Z24 would get crushed that day or a day before, so I would make a wasted trip. Because even though they put cars on their website and they let you know what's in the yard, if it gets crushed the night before or the day of my visit, it might not be updated on their website yet. So I'm happy, content. I'm glad I took you guys along for the ride, along the little jag-off that we saw doing his little thing in his little tow truck. Those are the kind of tow truck drivers, which, by the way, get in trouble here around Pittsburgh because they have radios in their trucks, so when they hear an accident has happened, they rush out to the scene to get there, and they got in trouble for this too, a bunch of them. They start hooking up your car before you even have any say in it, and then they charge you an outrageous amount of money to drop it or to get your car out of their lot. They do this, and it's completely unjust. And I'll tell you what, if someone started doing that to me, we're gonna have the police arresting them. So good luck if you tried, especially you Dumbo if you saw this. So, and I'm talking about you that probably crapped your pants or whatever. Anyway, I'm just teasing, guys. So, hope you enjoyed. Whew, I'm getting ready to have a good day now that I'm getting out of this town. And yes, it's Friday evening when I'm here. So that's why I say I want to get out of here, because it's going to be a good day for Saturday when you see this video. All right, so here's the before. Gonna get these awful tan visors and headliner out of here. I got LED lights in there, so I gotta try and get those out without cutting the wires or breaking buttons, but I do have the ones from the black headliner that I got out of the junker. So let's get on it and get it done. So I got the liner out, and while I was doing that, I don't know if you can see it right there where the tape is out on the windshield. I tried taking the mirror off, and if you remember last summer, I had to glue the mirror back on because it was so hot that it fell off. And I guess so much of that adhesive had come off and glued that little metal tab to the mirror itself that when I was trying to take it off, the whole thing just went boop and just popped right off the glass. I was like, blank. So, here's my mirror. So, you know I could get that windshield adhesive, but honestly, when I look at it and think about it, it's basically the same as super glue. So I super glued that back on, and if it comes off again, then I'll get the windshield, the mirror adhesive, which is only like $3-4 anyway. But I got the new headliner sitting in there. The old one's out and gone already, and I'm just working on getting the lights in. As you can see, here's the wire for the lights for the center for the dome lights. And all I got to do is just tape that in there and kind of solidify that in there so the wire's not moving around and rattling. So we're almost there, though. Not too bad. All right, so I didn't film myself putting the new headliner in, which I probably could have done, but it would take a while. It would have taken longer to film it than it did to actually put it in. I just have to put the visors back in, the cover back over the lights. And it actually looks really, really nice. It's so different in here now. Already, I like it so much more. I just got to tint the glass and I'll be really happy then. Alright, here it is. The completed project. I even got the sunglasses back up there. Even though we don't have the sun here in Pittsburgh, it doesn't exist. Looks good now. Now I like it. Everything's all black in here in the interior. I just got to sweep it out. Vacuum it out real good. One thing I noticed about that Z24 too, at the yard, the way the color pattern is on here, it cuts off right here, which I like better than this. Instead of this being all, you know, red and black, like it cuts off right here. I might go back and get those seats, all of them. Even, I know it's a stupid buy, but it's what makes me happy. So, you know, it's my bad boy. I bought this thing, I love it, and I just want to do it the way I want to do it. But thanks for watching anyway. If you got this far. So anyway, thanks for watching. I get to go get Kayla, and my evening to tonight anyway will be nice, and my Saturday is going to be just as good. So take care, everybody. Stay awesome. Don't work too hard if you're working this weekend. If you are, I'm sorry. Get through it. Make your day a great day. Just take it easy and stay warm, everybody. It's not just awesome, but stay warm too. Talk to you later. Have a Kmartlicious day. Bye-bye.